Himmel was really hot. These ones. He literally said, "You're so glowy, but not the oily kind of glowy." Damn, like that's a fine man. Kind of like a dystopian, like sci-fi vibes. That like put me on. I remember watching JJK just because my friend like sent me a picture of Gojo. Even in frieren, like at least Himmel got down. They didn't even kiss at the end. Hey guys, what's up? Today I thought it would be fun to film a get ready with me as I rant about all the animes I've watched so far in 2026. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, and this one's gonna be a fun one. I'm just gonna put my forehead bangs in this roller because I'm not gonna put any makeup on my forehead since that area has been like slightly irritated these days. There's like a My Melody on this roller. And I also have these clips. They're so cute. These ones. Can you guess who my favorite Sanrio character is? I also got like a bunch of things from Yes Style, and they all came yesterday, but I forgot to film it. I start off with the Glossier Skin Tint, which is like my favorite. As I'm doing that, I thought it'd be fun to talk about anime. Since the beginning of 2026, I think I've watched like 8. The first one that I recall, like the one that like made the biggest impression on me, is frieren, and I know that people have been watching it for a long time, and I just got on frieren, but it was so good, and I'm so happy that it's not like finished because I need more. I'll try my best not to spoil anything in case you haven't watched it. I love frieren. Like honestly, the first 3 or 4 episodes, I was not impressed because I heard so much like hype around it and it was just like kind of boring. But then I persisted like through and watched like all of it, and oh my god, I love frieren. She has so much aura. Also, I got this yesterday and it has like such a silky like texture, but I was good character similar to frieren for Halloween this year, or last year I guess. Basically, I wanted to be a light elf, so I bought like elf ears and like long white hair, and everyone thought I was frieren. Now I'm just going in with concealer. This one is the House Labs one, and it's really good. Can we just talk about how dirty they did Himmel when he aged into an old man? Like, why did he shrink to like half the size? That was kind of funny. I watched it with my sister, like the first few episodes. I also got this new beauty blender, and then seeing like Himmel for the first time, like being like old, and that was after we saw him like at his peak. I just thought it was really funny that he shrunk. And also, I'm so sad that the shit between like frieren and Himmel did not follow through when they were traveling together, because I thought Himmel was really hot. Like when I first saw him, I was like, damn, like that's a fine man. Like I honestly low-key watch anime for the men sometimes. Like I remember watching JJK back in the day just because my friend like sent me a picture of Gojo, and it was really good. I could talk about JJK forever too. I'll probably be making like a lot of JJK references. I'm just gonna contour my face. I do like my jawline here. And just like a little on my cheeks. And I love contouring my nose. It's like kind of a lot, but I can deal with it. I think like if you're looking for a new anime, frieren's definitely a good one to start with. Like a lot of people just like watching frieren, and I totally get it why. Another anime that I watched, this one is not new, the Apothecary Diaries, and that one was so good too. Like I like the main character a lot, Mao. I think she's so funny and like adorable. And Jinji, obviously, he's like so fine. But I like characters like frieren and Mao. Like they're not like outrightly cute, and they're not like trying to, you know, be really innocent and like all of that. They're just like really nonchalant. I think it's so funny. But honestly, when I first watched frieren and when I first watched the Apothecary Diaries, like Mao and like frieren like kind of pissed me off, because I was like, why don't they like have any reactions? Like why do they just like do that? And then I kept watching, and I think it's like, you know, part of their charm, and I really like that. Especially frieren, like when I was first watching her, I was like, why like do you not care about anything? Like you literally traveled with Himmel, like why don't you care? And then as I kept watching, especially like with her battle with Aura, like the demon, like oh my god, that was so good. If you want to watch the anime or thinking about it, I highly recommend it, just so you can watch the like frieren versus demon scene. But for my eyeshadow, I just use this one and this one, like I blend them together. And also these brushes are new, that's why they're clean. But yeah, the Apothecary Diaries was so good. I guess if I had to rate them, like frieren like a 9 out of 10 because it was like a little slow. And Apothecary Diaries also 9 out of 10 because that one's also a little slow. But both of them, like the storylines are good, the characters are good, personalities are good. I also kind of liked how the Apothecary Diaries was kind of like a Chinese anime. I really like, you know, watching Japanese culture animes, but it was also kind of refreshing to see one. So it was like kind of more of a Chinese theme. I'm like still relatively new at doing makeup. I didn't start wearing it until like, I think like a year and a half ago. But yeah, my look is just really simple. I just do like a little bit of eyeshadow, like just like really close to my lashes. And then here a little bit at the corner. And that's like kind of like my eye look. It comes together when I do my eyeliner. One anime that I watched recently that I did not like at all, which I thought I would really like, is A Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. My sister told me that a lot of people like this anime, but I don't understand why. I watched it on Netflix, and when I watched the short clip that they play when you hover, I thought it would be really cute because Rintaro was like, he's pretty cute, so I was already pretty happy about that. And then it was like set in a bakery, and Karuko was also like a really like cute character. Although I feel like compared with the other girls in the anime and compared with the guys in the anime, her character was like so like overly the top designed, which is like cute, but like I don't know if it really fit the context of the anime. But anyway, as I watched it, it was only like 13 episodes, so I did finish it. I was just really disappointed in the whole anime because like Karuko's character just really pissed me off. And oh yeah, that was one thing, I didn't like any of the characters. The only character that I kind of liked was like Rintaro's like emo friend, like the one with the long hair. But other than that, all the characters just like kind of like PMO. But I am a huge like romance fiend. Like I love romance animes like Fruits Basket. Especially like the faster pace the better. That's why I liked frieren so much too, because they had like Fern and Stark, Himmel and frieren, and they talked about like romance a lot. But in this romance anime, like the romance was so low-key. Like honestly, if this was happening to me IRL, I would be like so bored. I'm sorry. I think all the characters are so sweet, but personally the only thing I did like about this anime was I thought Rintaro was hot. Where's my eyebrow pencil? So I can't really find my eyebrow pencil, so I think I'm just gonna go in with like a dark brown. Oh, that's really dark. Oh, that looks kind of bad. I think the first scene in like A Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity that like really like threw me off was like in the first episode when Karuko was like eating her like 5 cakes and she like ran away. I don't know, personally I'm more like outgoing. When someone runs away, I don't know, it's just like PMO kinda. I thought it was really funny at the end. It was revealed like basically how much Karuko was like simping over Rintaro. And they didn't, okay, this is the part that got me the most. They didn't even kiss at the end. I think in Fruits Basket, like we got a kiss. Even in frieren, like at least Himmel got down on one knee. It's just that in like A Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, that anime, I would give it like a 5 out of 10. Oh, I watched Dantadan. That one was funny. It was so funny. I don't remember any animes that like made me laugh so much, but I thought Dantadan was so funny. I think I really liked Momo. I thought she was so like outgoing, and I forgot the guy's name. I think his name was like Otaru. like something like that. But he was also, I don't know, he's just like really like stupid, and I kind of really enjoy that like girl like bashing down on the guy like dynamic. I thought that was so like cute. It looks a bit like different from how I usually do it, but I think that's the best we're gonna get today. I thought Dantaran was super creative too, just like how they talk about their powers and just like the character. I'm kind of really bad at remembering anime names, but I thought she was super funny just because like she was just, like trying to take over the situation the whole time. And like Gigi, he reminded me like just because the name similarity, just like of Gigi the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service. Just because of that, I thought like that character, like his character was so cute and like so funny. Like he was just so stupid. He reminded me a lot of like Stark from frieren. They're kind of really similar. So yeah, Dantaran also gets like, I want to say like a 9 out of 10 too. I also watched Blue Lock recently. I heard a lot of good things about Blue Lock, so I wanted to check it out. And the main reason why I wanted to see was because I saw that one of the characters kind of looked like Gojo, and I guess like maybe you figured it out by now, I do like have a thing for like white-haired characters. I had no idea what like Blue Lock was about. The first episode in, I saw like the soccer scene. It's like a soccer anime, but I thought it was gonna be like Haikyuu, where they just focus on playing soccer and just like the relationships between the people. But when I found out that it was gonna be kind of like a dystopian like sci-fi vibe soccer, like that like put me on. I was so into that. I love sci-fi things, like I love reading sci-fi books and watching sci-fi movies, so having that like vibe there of like an enclosed space and like modern technology, that was just really refreshing to see too. So far my favorite character has got to be the orange-haired one. Oh, and I also like the one with like the blonde behind. I don't know what kind of character trope that's called, but I like those. The ones that have like really little aura to begin with, and then that prove themselves. Oh my god, I just realized my eyeliner is looking really uneven. Oh, and the one that did that the most was the pink-haired one. He had this scene. Oh my god, it was so good. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, the pink-haired one, like watch out for that one. I'm not gonna do my lashes today because they're a little bit tired right now. I just have a couple finishing touches. These Flea products. I already said this in my last video, but this is my favorite product like ever. I was seeing my dad for the first time in a long time, and then he noticed my face and he was like, wow, you're so glowy. He literally said, you're so glowy, but not the oily kind of glowy, like you're glowy. And I was like, oh my god, like my dad, who's like doesn't even have Instagram and like doesn't know the makeup trends and stuff, he called me glowy instead of oily. Like that's a win. I think the last anime that I want to talk about is Pokemon. I love Pokemon. When I was a kid, I got into Pokemon when I think like Black and White first came out, so I was a bit late to the game when I first like knew about Pokemon. However, I love that show. Like my favorite Pokemon is Oshawott. He is the like end picture of my videos. I love him so much. I think he's so funny. Talking about this out loud, I realized that I think I do prefer like the comedic relief characters in any anime. It's because I think they bring a lot of life to the show. I was watching the older Pokemon episodes like Orange Islands and the Johto region. I know a lot of people like the Sun and Moon one, like the Alola region, but I kind of did not like that one because I grew up watching like Ash not look like that. So yeah, I really liked watching our older versions of Pokemon. They were so charming and like so adorable, and I love like the 90s vibes. Also, I feel like Ash was like, he had more of a personality back in the day. Like now he's like so mature. He's still 10. Oh, and speaking of Ash Ketchum, I'm so sad that Pokemon ended. I didn't even know that until I think like a few months ago. I also watched some of Pokemon Journeys, but I haven't allowed myself to like finish Pokemon Journeys because I don't want it to end. I think like me not watching the last 2 episodes of Pokemon Journeys is not gonna end Pokemon. Kind of like the way my makeup turned out today. Oh, and the last touch, I have a favorite body spray, and it's actually from Touchland. I thought this was a hand sanitizer when I first tried it on, but it turns out they make body sprays too, and this is my favorite scent ever. It smells like a hotel and I really like it a lot. It makes me feel really fancy. Thanks for staying with me today as I did my makeup and ranted about Pokemon to you guys. I'll see you in the next one.